Hey people, how are you doing? Hope everybody is waxing good and strong. Once again, come to you with another video. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, hit the subscribe button and hit like, hit the notification so that each time I drop a video, you will be the first to have an alert. So with that said, it's been a while since I did the last video, because of work schedule time. I've been trying to, put the video together, but time won't allow me to. So, the series, yes, a couple of people have been asking me to continue with the series, reasons why people do not succeed. There's still a lot of material there that we haven't covered yet, that I'm still need to, go through it before we go into the topic of success. But that's not what I'm about to, to talk in this video. That's not what I'm about to talk about in this video. Well, somebody asked me a question like, what can somebody do to have a video that goes viral, or have a video with like 1,000 or 1,000,000 view? Yeah, so that person asked me that question, and because of that question, it was so intuitive to me. It like raised some kind of eagerness in me and caused me to go into some deeper research to actually, what are some of the things that somebody can do in a video and maybe have a viral video or something. So I've been looking into that lately, and I've been looking at different YouTube videos from different authors and different people, and looking at the numbers. Sometimes I've been asking myself, what is in this video that actually, give it the number that it has. So with the questions I've been asking, I started making the research, and I had 3 important things that somebody needs to do in order for their video to go viral, or maybe have a video with it, the 1,000,000 or 1,000 view. With that said, and honestly speaking, sometimes going viral on a video and all that, whatever the case may be, sometimes it's not really determined by us. Sometimes you don't even know the video that you're gonna do, and the video is gonna go viral. Sometimes you just do a video, maybe the video that you didn't even put so much effort in it is the video that has a lot of views. It happens like that. So even though there is a way that you can do your video for it to be accessible, for it to be out there, for people to easily, you get hold of it, but there is no guarantee. There is no guarantee that if you do that a particular video must go viral. There is no guarantee. There is nothing that somebody can tell you that if you do like this, exactly it will go viral. It just depends on maybe some factors that may happen, and before you see, you've gone viral. But there are 3 things I want us to talk about today. 3 important things that you can do for your video to be accessible out there and maybe go viral. However, like I said, there is no really guarantee that it must go, but with applying this thing, there is a larger possibility that when you apply this approach, your video may go viral. Yeah, so I like us to look at 3 things. I realize that you need to, any video you put out there, for that video to be accessible or for it to reach the audience that you're targeting, there are 3 things that needs to be taken into consideration. Yeah, three things that needs to be taken into consideration, and I want us to quickly brush through it because I don't want to make this video too long and boring. I just want to make a short video on how to, to, let's say, go viral, or maybe make a video that will be accessible to the audience, to your targeted audience. The first thing you need to consider is content and presentation. The second thing is search engine optimization, and the last but not the least is social media interaction. Let me unpack these three aspects to you. You must first and foremost determine and understand the demography in which you want your video to be accessible. Is it in Africa? Is it in America? You must determine that and determine how you need to reach out to these people. Like I said, the three ways you can reach out to them has to do with content and presentation, search engine optimization, and the last but not the least, social media interaction. How do you reach the demography? What is the target? What is the age group that you're targeting? As we all know that most of the internet user nowadays, most people who use the internet are the millennials. People ranges from the age now in the Western world, from the age of like 10 to like 45, 10 to like 40. Yeah, that's the age group of people that constantly use the internet, or they are on the internet on a daily basis. This is a group of people that are on the internet. So you need to have a content that can influence this group of people, because that is the bulk of the people. That's the demography of the people that uses the internet on each day. Now let's look at I want us to talk about content and presentation. There are two kinds of let me say, is it two kinds? There are two kinds of content that you can look at. Two kind of person that deals with content. The two kind of person that deal with content. We have what is known as a content creator. That means the originator, the person that create their own content from scratch. And we have what is known as content borrower. People who can take other people's content, put them together, and maybe make something out of it. You can see that a lot of it. I can guarantee you that close to 60% of videos out there are not, that you see, especially YouTube, Instagram, are not posted by the content creator themselves. A lot of people out there, they are content borrower. They know how they use some other people's content, manipulate it, or do one or two tweaking around, and they get a lot of views from those content, whereas they are not the content creator themselves. So we have people who create their own content, and we have people that they borrow content from somewhere, or we have sometimes people that can take some little bit of snippet from other people's content and maybe do kind of a review on what's going on, and still they have a lot of view. That's their channel only deals with other people's content or idea, and what they do is they do review on it. And there are still other people who just put up others content out there with no explanation, and they still get the views. So the thing is, you need to have a content. You need to have a specific content, a specific niche. What kind of content do you want to be putting out there? If you are a content creator or a content borrower, you need to have a specific content that you're gonna be consistent. This word consistent has to be emphasized. You have to be consistent in dropping content of that in that same line. Yeah, you can there are a lot of different content. Maybe you can build a video blog on gossip. You can have a YouTube channel on gossip, or just celebrity gossip, entertainment, cooking, geography, and maybe doing reviews on product like a lot of people are doing, maybe health, maybe cooking, maybe you know, education, maybe news, maybe sport, and you know, and a whole wide range of them. But what you won't want to do especially is to, you know, be mixing different content at different interval. If you are news, somebody who's a news blog or gossip, well, that can be okay. Yeah, when you like, you know, mixing content. But consistency in that area, when I mean consistency, it's not just that you're gonna be doing one and the same thing. If you are reporting on something, let it follow a particular or peculiar pattern. That's what I'm trying to say. Let it have a specific pattern. Maybe even if you are mixing different content, but it should follow a particular style. Let when people watch a video, they will know that this is coming from this person. Like there's a guy that, you know, takes like funny video. He started doing that. He would take funny video of people, maybe something happened or an event, and he'll be putting those video, and his reaction on those video, you know, is what that has been drawing a lot of view, and he's been doing that. So once you see some other person try to do that, you know that they are copying from that person. You know that they are copying from that person. So you need to have a content, and you need to be consistent with this content. Either you're creating your own content or probably borrowing from some other maybe from videos you see online, putting them together. And one other thing, the way you present your video too is very important. It's paramount. Maybe you need to do you need to learn a little bit of video editing in order to, you know, maybe put your videos together. And there are people too that they have built the audience and they go live every now and then, and maybe those people that they always, most of their video is going live, they don't really do a lot of editing on their video because they are live talking. But if you're the kind of person that needs to take some time, you know, put your video together, you need to have maybe a little idea or maybe some good amount of idea when it comes to video editing. So you need to really you need to consider that in order to put your videos together. Content is really important, consistency. And if you want to be borrowing other people's video, it's good to check if it's free, or maybe get their consent or approval, because some people, if you go and maybe put their video up without their awareness, maybe that video can make you go viral, and that person might decide to pull the plug and maybe flag the video, and that's it. The video is gonna be taken over. Maybe if it was monetized, you're gonna lose your monetization of that video. So you equally have to be careful once you're using other people's video, and you have to be careful the way you use it. There's a way you can use other people's video, like fair use, maybe in terms of reporting something with the video. You are trying to use it like news or teachable moment, that you explain something with it, and maybe you're using it for comedy or one thing or the other. So you have to understand those things. So decide the content that you want to focus on. If it's news, if it's kitchen, yeah, make sure that you keep bringing this video every day, every now and then, because you don't know when you're gonna go viral. One of those videos may blow up. You never know. And if you're the kind of person that, like, you go live, yes, you have to maintain a content when you go live. If you are talking about something, you have to be consistent on that topic. So to wrap up what I just said, I said first you need a content, and you either a content creator or content borrower, and you can I say you can create your own content or your content borrower. You can take content from different people and put them together with some video editing, and it's all good to go. Yeah. So I think and one other thing, you realize that we live in a world where controversy sells more than regular things. A lot of videos that sometimes go viral has a lot of controversy, like videos reporting about things like gossip, fighting, naked women. I'm not saying that you should go and do that, but you see, those are the kind of that's the irony. Those are the videos that sometimes will go viral. Controversial topics, people that will talk about a lot of controversy, people that will talk about a lot of crazy things, people that those are the things that sometimes you realize that they'll go viral. But if you just want to do a normal video and maybe regular video, sometimes to even get 1,000 view of your video, it will be there for months upon months, and nobody will even try to visit that video. So controversy sells in the world more than anything. So if you want to be talking about controversy, you have to be consistent and do it the right way, and you're gonna get the views. So content and presentation, content creator or content borrower, you have to be consistent. If you are talking about anything, you have to be consistent. So choose a particular niche, choose something specific that you want to be presenting, and focus on that. And as you keep doing the videos, somehow, some way, it will reach maybe the audience and it may blow up. Now let's look at the second aspect. It has to do with search engine optimization. Search engine optimization. What is SEO, search engine optimization? Search engine optimization has to do with the way a search engine or a search of your maybe your channel or whatever you have there, maybe it's Instagram or YouTube or whatever is on the internet, whatever you put on the internet, if someone searches, how you are easily accessible or become visible. So it's very, very important. It's a very important aspect of the views you get. If you have a high rank in search engine optimization, when people do maybe a Google search or Facebook or maybe Instagram or YouTube search, maybe your videos, maybe they are searching on a particular topic, your videos may pop up. So in order to do that, there are different ways to maximize your search engine optimization. Either you pay professionals like social media people that are into social media promotion. Either you pay them, there are companies that are out there like that you can pay them, and they can push your page, maybe Facebook page, WhatsApp page, or you can even do Facebook ad, Instagram app, or YouTube ad itself. You can do that and it can take you high up there. But there are other ways you can do it, search engine optimization as well. Whereas the name of how you name your videos, how you name them, description, how you in the description box, how you describe your page, and the tagging, how you tag, the kind of tag that you put, so that if somebody search, if you go to the internet, look at the most search word, what people always search, and how often they search they search that word. And based on your demography, look at it too, based on your demography, how easily these words are being searched, and you include them in your tag or your description box and all that, so that it describes exactly what is the content of your video, so that if somebody is finding something, maybe if somebody is searching for maybe something that has to do with motivation, maybe that has to do with cuisine, maybe that has to do with entertainment, maybe that has to do with comedy, maybe that has to do with news, sport, and every form of, you know, things that people are putting out there. Maybe your video will come will come on the list of will be like probable search. Maybe your videos will come into it. There is, like I said, you can do that by yourself, or maybe you can pay a company, you can pay somebody maybe to optimize your page on the internet, or maybe you can advertise your page directly on the site, and maybe the company itself is going to push it for you, because there is a way, there's a they all these things, they follow a thing, they call it the views they follow. There's a pattern logarithm that this thing follows. So it has to do with some sort of mathematical calculations and all those things, that once you follow the pattern, you follow some of the rules, maybe your videos will be popping up on different people's pages, and you may be fortunate that a lot of people are clicking to watch the video. The title, how you title your video, is important when it comes to search engine optimization. The tag that you include in your description is important. You need to be careful with that. The tag and all that too is going to make your video more accessible. So when it comes to search engine optimization, you can pay your title, your tagging and all that can push your video out there to be more accessible, and maybe more is gonna be on the list, or maybe the first search on different people's search results. Yeah, it's gonna be on different internet user, their search result, when they are searching something that is related to what you are doing. So you have to take note of search engine optimization. It's an important aspect for your video to go viral. Yeah, so the title, tagging, you can pay a company to do it for you, so let me just emphasize on that. So the last but not the least, and one of the most important, has to do with social media interaction. How you interact with other social media pages. You can have a YouTube channel, and your YouTube channel can be promoted on other social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram. It can be promoted by pay ad, like Area said, or how you share your page on those different sites. There are many hundreds of social media sites. If you can register to a lot of them, Twitter, and some of them are not even popular, but they still have people using it. If you can go and register on some of these sites, and maybe you have a page that you're running a particular content, you begin to push it on those social media sites. Maybe people on those sites will begin to click it and bringing them to the area where you want the focus to be. So social media I think potentially is one of the most strongest or best tools that you have to make because it has a very fast way to connect people and bring people closer. So it's the most fastest way to get your page out there, to get the views. If you want to get the numbers, I think you really need to really understand how to use other social media platform to push your content. You can have a content in Facebook, push it in YouTube, and vice versa. So if you know how to use other social media platforms that you have registered, that you can use it to promote, especially the pages where you want to go viral, or the pages that has been monetized. You need to understand how to use that. That's something else. That this video it's limited. Most of the things I'm saying, you still really need to go and do research on all the three things I've mentioned, so that you know exactly how to, put them together. I never really intended to make the video as long as what I'm doing now, but I just want to have a little bit of ample time to explain how some of these things work, so that if you're going to do a research on how to implement these three approaches on a page that you want it to go viral, is going to make it very easy. So social media interaction is by far one of the most easiest way to push your video and make it go viral or have the views that you are expecting. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people that through other social media platforms, maybe they have a lot of followers on Facebook, ranging in their thousands and millions, that are effective followers, people that, and they can now make send these people to go view their page in a place like YouTube, where people they get monetized, or Instagram, where people get monetized. I don't know if people get monetized on Facebook, but YouTube, Instagram, maybe TikTok, those are some of the sites that monetize people. They pay people for their videos and views. They have different rules that you have to conform to in order for you to get monetized. So you need to go maybe get some video to study exactly what is required for you to get monetized, so that once you go viral, let going viral not be of let it not be just a waste. At least let you when you go viral, let that going viral make you some money. Yeah. So before I run up, want to list the three things that you need to look out for if you want to go viral. Like content and presentation is very important, search engine optimization, and finally social media interaction. So these are the three things I want you to really look at, and once you look them, you put them into the right perspective and have a good video with good content and good presentation. Maybe the way you edit your videos and blow it out there. If you know how to edit, put videos together, is good, you're gonna go viral. So I would not like to go so long, like 30 minutes or more on this video. I'll end here. The three things I've listed, just go through, study it, and you know exactly and how you're gonna make it to apply them on your specific video and go viral. So keep watching this channel, subscribe, share this video, and I believe we can all grow together. Yep. Stay blessed.